Universal Interactive. Hi, Crash. Vicarious Visions, they made the remakes on the PS4 and the Switch and Xbox and I think PC now too. English. On a mysterious space station orbiting high above the Earth. Cortex, remind me why I keep you around. You have failed me one too many times. Uka, forgive me. I've been wasting all these years trying to vanquish that brainless bandicoot. He is of no importance to us. We want to take over the world. I've heard it all before, little scientist. What is so different this time? Trust me, Uka. I have a little plan to bring Earth's puny inhabitant down to size. Crash Bandicoot XS! At last, my planetary minimizer is complete. Earthlings will bow to my superior intellect. Mwahahaha! Ooh, I got shrunk. Finally, after all these years of abuse, the tables have turned. Who's the little guy now? I, Neo Cortex, am your ruler. You will look up to me. Ha ha ha! I have finally won. Now nothing can stop me, not even that little bandicoot. Rash, Coco, the world needs your help. Cortex has shrunk our planet to the size of a grapefruit. We must stop him. It looks as if Cortex is using the crystals to power his shrinking machine. Crash, if you can find the proper crystals from around the world, I think I can build a device to reverse the effects. Good luck, Crash. You must find the crystals so we can put an end to Cortex's evil scheme. Yes, hello, my sleepy bears. Or in this case, it would be... I forgot the super bears, I guess. But yes, my name is Chronically Blue, and welcome to my 101% Let's Play of Crash Bandicoot XS, also known as The Huge Adventure in the Americas. Now, I am from America, but you may be wondering why I'm playing XS. It was the cheapest version. Like, it is the exact same game. You don't gotta worry. This isn't like some completely different thing. It is the exact same game. But I just wanted to play this game, okay? Like, it's not available, and this is one of those games that I really don't think is going to be available anytime soon. I've already 101%ed it once, so I just really felt like, you know what, now's a good time to just go and do it while it's still fresh in my brain. The only other, like, GBA game that I wanted to play was, like, all the Sonic Advance games, but I'm not good at those. I mean, I'm not horrible, I just haven't 100% of them, and I'm kind of known for 100%ing the Sonic games. At least to my ability. I don't really set like prerequisites and all that for the Sonic games that I play. But anyway, enough about Sonic, back to Crash. So, yes, this is Crash's first GBA game. And you may be thinking to yourself, wait a minute. How's he doing this? Is this on an emulator? Well, it is not. I have a little Game Boy Advance that I got off Amazon, and it came with wires in order for it to output to the TV. So that is how I'm doing this. And like I spent, like it was in my wish list for so long, you have no idea. And then once I went to go get it, it was sold out, because of course it was. So I had to wait and wait and wait. Then it was available again. I'm like, hey, it's my time. So now I have it, I love it. It works just as much as a normal GBA. It's powered by USB micro, and it's fantastic. It has the GBA slot, even the link cable works, and there's nothing I could have possibly asked for more than that. So I'm just very happy to have that. I tested it, it works, it's awesome. I play it just for fun as well as for recording, so it's really cool just to be able to get used to everything. I cannot hook up a controller to it, which is not a big issue for me. I just got a bunch of extension cords off of Amazon and such in order to make sure I can sit comfortably-ish while playing this, so that way we're able to show everything off. Now, if you've ever played any of the Crash games before, same verse, same as the first. Go through the levels. There's 3 different ways to beat the game, technically. So there's about 3 endings, I should say. First one is get all the purple crystals. The second one is to get all the box gems. The third one is to get all the time relics, at least up to gold. Now, you can go and get the regular relic, but those don't really contribute to percentage, so if you're just trying to see the ending and you're not trying to 100% the game, you can definitely do that, but I just prefer to get at least gold. It's not that difficult also, which I very much appreciate. Now, in the sequel, Crash Bandicoot Entranced, it's not the same story. It is very difficult to get the gold relics in that one, which is not fun. It is not, especially on the rolling levels. But if you've played any of the Crash games, even from the PlayStation onwards, then you're going to notice that, first off, the music is very similar. Music's fine. Crash has all of his moves here. Well, he has the slide and the spin attack, and then we unlock more as we defeat bosses and such. Which, you know, that's just kind of how it goes. But a lot of the level designs are very similar to the stuff that you'd see in the first games, which I think was intentional. But also, it's not bad. Like, I was not expecting this game to be as good. Like, even when Cat Icarus reviewed it, I'm just like, meh, I don't know. And then I played it, I'm like, this is actually really good. I do not have any complaints with it. It is, quite honestly, a very solid Crash Bandicoot game. And it's one that is quite well. It's not bad. It's really good. And if anyone, at any time in their lives, could pick this up, play, and be like, you know what? This isn't bad. I like this. So I'm just very happy in order to be able to do a Let's Play on this because it's not bad. And I want to share that with everyone. Especially now that I have all my audio settings figured out. Now, if you're listening to this on headphones, you may notice that the game music is not exactly coming out on the right side. That's because the Game Boy Advance typically has mono sound, which means it only kind of uses one channel because it only had one speaker on it. Some games do have the option for headphone mode, which it's awesome when it does, but if it doesn't, there's not a lot I can do about it. But you know, that's okay. Again, I'm just here for a good time to show y'all a game that I've just recently beat so we can relax and have something familiar to me and new to y'all. Because I haven't seen a lot of Let's Plays for this. So I wanted to go ahead and be one of the few to throw this in. I did get a spinner, but every time I span it, I just didn't really get the game I wanted. It's like when you flip a coin, and you're just like, do I want McDonald's or Waffle House? We can't go down there yet, and we need another gem. It's like, do we want McDonald's or Waffle House? And you flip a coin, and you're like, Waffle House, and then it lands on heads, and you're just like, you know what? Actually, I want Burger King. It's like that. You know, sometimes you just need to, like, spin it in order to realize, you know what? This isn't what I want. I want to do something else. And that's okay. With this GBA game, we do have the box totals here, which makes it super helpful for us, so we can at least go through and not have difficulty finding stuff. Now, with the gems, unlike Wrath of Cortex, once you do get a gem, you have to make it to the end of the level. You can't just die, restart, all that. No. It'd be way too convenient. So what you have to do is you just legitimately have to go through and make it to the end of the level, even if you've already gotten the crystal and the gem for that one. So yeah, that's about it. And of course, because of my fantastic practice, we're showing off the Uka Uka triple mask thing. And here we have the polar bear segment. Yes, we have polar bears here. Okay, so we're actually going to use this quite a lot here. Now, if the bear... You kind of have to guide the bear into breaking boxes for you if you miss them. But it's not horrendous. If you just, like, very slowly tap the B button, or the A button, one of the two, you'll most likely be fine. You don't have to worry about the nitros. If there's any nitros, then there will also be a nitro box. Because why wouldn't there be? Yeah. I know they didn't have that in a few levels for Crash Warped, but thankfully this isn't Crash Warped. Man, so many penguins here. Oh yeah, so Fall Out Boy recently made an updated version of We Didn't Start the Fire by Billy Joel. Really good. I thought it was completely good. and I liked the stuff that I could relate to and stuff that I've been around growing up. And then I go to TikTok and all these people pointing out that it's not in chronological order. I'm just like, dude, really? First off, do you know how difficult it is to make a song? Specifically one of that caliber? It's pretty difficult. And to get it in chronological order and match the timing and the rhyme scheme, that's even more difficult. So, I guess some people will never be satisfied. But with the bonus levels here, if you enter one, then you don't really have to worry about anything. You can die, you can do anything, nothing will be gone forever. Even if I've already beaten the level, I just go here as a little checkpoint. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's right. So this game was just about made after Wrath of Cortex, I want to say, which is for the GameCube, PS2, and Xbox. And so it follows suit with the very similar stuff, how you don't have to like wait that long for the stripe boxes, because in the PlayStation originals, it was 10 bounces on the stripe boxes, which took a while. Most people didn't really care, but when they updated it to 5, it's like, hey, I like this. So, you know, nothing horrible. But it's just so cool to see this game, and it's really awesome for me to play this right now, because it's so difficult to find a way to record Game Boy Advance games. And so to have a device that I can use to play Game Boy Advance games as well as record off of, it makes me so happy. It's like if I had the same thing for the DS, it'd be fantastic. And if you are looking for a DS that you can record off of, good luck. Because this is probably part of the lore right now. There we go. But I put in an order to get a DS made. Still waiting on it. You know, they said it was gonna get shipped out, and then the person had a lot of stuff going on, and then they've been silent since January. So, you know, that's fun. If you're right here, just spin, and that's it. There we go. Oh, I was supposed to go over there, wasn't I? Yep, sure was. Okay, we can try that again. Hey, you have unlimited chances with the bonus round, so even if you don't need anything, just go anyway. It doesn't hurt. Yeah, the way they did the 3D graphics here was honestly quite amazing, and it, like, I'm pretty sure no one expected much, because son of a biscuit eater, because if it came to Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games, you don't expect a lot, okay, especially if it's something like Spyro or Crash, and like, if you pick up a pinball game, you're like, oh, well, this isn't going to be high quality, you know, it's just going to be kind of meh, it's going to be rushed out. Then you play it, and you're like, oh my goodness, this is just like the console game. How did they do that? And so it's just super cool to see how they did it all. And if you ever have difficulty, you can always just slide jump, and you'll be fine. We also have the belly flop. I haven't shown it off yet, so I just wanted to show that off there. We will be getting quite a few items here. Only 4. There's only 4 power-ups total. But, you know, it's fine. And I will be getting at least the gold relics. I'm gonna get that. Go over here. Okay, I thought those were blocks up there, but we can always wait. And there we go. We're good. If you've played Crash, specifically, my favorite Crash game is Crash 2, Cortex Strikes Back. That was one of the first games I even have the memory of playing on the PlayStation. And it is just, I'm sure it's nostalgia speaking, but they perfected the controls, they got the checkpoint stuff right. Sure, some of the gems are a little annoying to get, but it's before they added the relics, so it's just perfect. It feels like the perfect length of an adventure. I mean, who knows? Maybe even after I finish this one, I'll start Crash Bandicoot Marathon, which is not a bad idea, actually. Okay, we we gotta get that one. And if you slide under, you can also just hold the R button, so you can go find one. We don't really care. There's a checkpoint box here. And there's another Aku Aku. I almost said Bandicoot. Now, I'm not sure if the... I think we do have to get those, because when I exploded that nitro, it didn't break the box. So I assume we have to go and get those individually, which is why they gave us a few. Or we could also just hit that, which also works. And we're actually coming up pretty close to... Get that? There we go. We're coming up pretty close to the first boss, which, again, it's not bad. It's not a bad boss. It's alright. It's... Okay, it's lame. It's very lame. It's a very lame boss. I'll admit. I'm trying to sugarcoat it. But again, it's not horrendous. It's pretty similar to the bosses from all the other Crash games. There haven't been many amazing bosses in Crash. For this one, we just got a hat. There we go. Okay, Crash, I don't want to spend forever here. As much as I love playing on the GBA, I do not want to be here for 5 days. And there we go. Okay, so we have the gem and crystal for almost every single level in World 1. And now it's time for the boss, Dingodile, which is not difficult, thankfully. Dingodile will launch missiles up, just swim under the missiles, and before the pillars come down, and then he's going to shoot up, not move, spin, run away. Yeah, it's just like that. He'll sometimes summon sharks, but they go away. Is he going to shoot up, or... Yeah. Okay, he is walking. Okay. Oh, no. Whoa, I don't even know how we did that. Okay. Kid, you gonna do the thing there? It's gonna happen. I know it is. I've played this game before. Come on. Alright. And now he's on the road again. Just be careful to not get hit by the sharks. Or anything. If you die, then you're gonna have to reset the entire boss fight, which, you know, it stinks. I'm not gonna act like it doesn't. But at the same time, with this boss, it doesn't take you long to get back to where you were. And is it annoying? Yes, absolutely. I'm not gonna deny that. But if you just gotta have patience. And just like that, we now have the Super Body Slam. Push R in midair to Super Body Slam. This destroys crates and nearby enemies. Meddling, marsupial. You got lucky this time. My henchmen won't be so easy on you in the future. And if you see the arrows, we can press down and up, or change levels. And we can press start to go ahead and save. Okay, well, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I will see you all next time where we take on World 2. Goodbye, my sleepy bears.